What's up, YouTube? Blazing Otaku here with my first Let's Play on this channel. This Let's Play, as you can tell from what's on screen, is Pokemon Light Platinum. This is a ROM hack that was made, well, apparently back in 2009. I was going to say probably in 2008, but it says so on the screen. Wow. But yeah, this is probably one of my favorite, if not my favorite ROM hacks out there, just for how good of a game it is. Its story is not the most enthralling or most in-depth, really, but there's just a charm to this ROM hack. There's just a charm to it that I really just enjoy. So let's just jump into this. Yeah, ignore the other file that's there. And no, it does not take 13 hours to get past the first gym. I was using a speed up button on this because since this is a ROM hack, it is on an emulator. Hi, sorry to keep you waiting. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Jasmine, but people often call me Professor. This is a type of Pokemon. In this world, there are creatures called Pokemon. We humans and Pokemon live in harmony, some as partners in battles and others as friends. Not everyone thinks and acts this way, but studies have shown that Pokemon and humans can share a powerful bond. There are many new Pokemon to be discovered and cataloged. And many secrets, I almost said secures. One thing you'll learn about me over time is that sometimes I misread things. Moving on. Many secrets surrounding rare Pokemon that elude science. Yes, because there's science in the Pokemon world. 10-year-old children could control fire-breathing dragons. Yep, that's science. Okay, moving on again. To unravel these mysteries, I've been doing research. Are you a boy or are you a girl? Last time I checked, I'm a guy. Name? I'll be going by the, I guess, abbreviated name of my channel. Well, I guess the name that you guys could just call me. Because, for those of you that didn't catch it earlier, what's up, guys? I'm Blazing Otaku. You could call me Blaze for short. And that will be the name I am using here. It's Blaze? Yes, it is. Ah, okay. You're Blaze from Yellowtown. We're neighbors. Okay, then. Now's when your adventure begins. You'll meet many Pokemon and enemies. But you must have the courage to maintain friendship with your Pokemon and continue to grow. Well, come over to my lab. I'll show you my research. Cool. And this is one hell of a weird area. Where is this place? Sounds like a dream. Or some kind of messed up world? Yep. I'm not gonna try to even voice act Pokemon. I mean, I have basically all of one voice for every character in this game. And that is a very slight differentiation off my voice. Yes. Attack it. Attack the Arceus. Kill the stupid space goat. I don't know why I just did that. I think it's because this scene is really, really boring and takes forever to play through. Seriously, come on. Thank you. Yeah, basically all you need to learn from this scene is that Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina were attacking Arceus. Yeah, I don't know. One thing I guess I should say before I truly get started with this Let's Play is that I can occasionally be loud. My jokes can often be sarcastic or even sometimes deemed racist. anything I do say, I do not mean any offense to anybody. So if anything anything I say does seem to be racist or anything, please do just realize it's a joke. I am not a racist person in any way. It's just like if I do say something, like I may not even fully realize I may say something racist. And I'm walking into a bed. Okay. And one last thing is that I also do tend to swear every now and then. It's a bad habit, I know, and I'm trying to work on fixing it. Ooh, I didn't even know I could actually click on this. Because everything else in here you really can't. See? Nothing there. Nothing here. Computer? Nothing. But yeah, let's move on with this. Hi, Blaze. I'm glad you woke up. I was waiting to give you a message from Professor Jasmine. She's asking if you'll go to Central City. Something strange is happening there involving Alpha, the language only you know, because your father taught it to you before he disappeared. Or, that's what the court said before the... God damn it, I ruined my own joke. I was gonna say, or that's what the court told me to tell you after the divorce. Oh well. That's also a thing. I may end up getting choked up on, like, things that I'm trying to say, which could end up having a joke fall flat on its face. Then again, that's just me in a nutshell. Okay, Mom. Why am I giving myself the retarded voice? There's one more thing. The clock stopped working and I forgot the time. And so you ask the person that just woke up, the person that probably has not even looked at a clock, or even looked at their cell phone or anything for the time. Yeah. Smooth move. Let's just set the time back to... 7 a.m. seems about right. Even though, at the time of recording this, is actually basically 12 hours later. Yeah, I'm recording this like at 7 p.m. And yeah, yeah, whatever. It'll make more sense later. Maybe. I don't know. Remember to go to Central City to meet Professor Jasmine. She's very helpful to everyone. Yes, I'm on my way now. See you later. If you need me, I'll be downstairs. Hey Mom, can I get like $5? Yeah, no. Kinda just like my own mother. And he jumped out of the wall. Sweet. Hello, friend. Is this Blaze's house? Yes, that's me. Good. Professor Jasmine asked me to come get you because she urgently needs your help in Central City. I was on my way just now. I almost forgot to introduce myself. I'm Kaori. Kaori? Yes, the current champion of the Zhery League. I'm a close friend of Professor Jasmine's, and she asked me and a few of my friends to urgently look into this great mystery. She thinks it may be linked to the world's creation. Very interesting. No, not really. Yeah, I'm not like the kind of person to really care about how the world began. I'm more interested in seeing how the world advances. I don't know. Let's get there as fast as we can. Salamence will take us there right now. Salamence, use fly. Say hello to like the one and only time you'll ever see a cutscene like this in the entire game. And we walk out of the Pokemon Center. I know a lot of random like things about this game. Like if it's just like little glitches or kind of like programming quirks that like are in here. So I will point them out like if I remember where they are. Because I've played this game fully through maybe about twice. And I even have an uncompleted Let's Play of this. Because for those of you that do not know, I used to run a channel known as Hidalgo 405. That channel I took down. I mean, it's still up, but I no longer upload to it. For many reasons. I don't really want to get into it because I don't want to ruin the mood of this episode. And plus, it would probably take up a lot more time on the episode. I don't even know how much time has passed. I forgot to set the timer to go. Let's go. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of wasn't paying attention to what he was saying. Hello, Blaze. I asked for help from Ash Ketchum. and Kaori for this study because it is very hazardous. If something goes wrong, everyone on this planet would be in danger. I'll be careful, Professor. Yeah, no, I'd probably be the person to jump right into the middle of the fray, just being stupid. Hi, I'm the current world champion of the Pokemon League, and Kaori is the champion of Zhery. I already know who you and Kaori are. No, I didn't know who Kaori was just a few minutes ago. He had to introduce himself to me. I've seen you on TV all my life. Ain't that the truth? Okay, Blaze, I called you here to decipher these ancient inscriptions written in the Alpha language. What, is it just in, like, Braille or something? Because that looks like a bunch of dots to me. I mean, then again, it's supposed to be ellipses, but whatever. Moving on. Whoa, these inscriptions talk about the creation of the universe. It was made by Arceus, who created the other Pokemon along with the rest of existence. But it seems that the balance of his power will gradually be broken, and the world will pass through times difficult and dangerous for humanity. Ash, this is like the 50 millionth time or something like this? It sounded like this has happened around you. Why are you so shocked that you can't say anything? It really is important scripture that must be destroyed before evil forces discover its power. Okay, Professor, I'll destroy this old document now. Empoleon, I choose you! Empoleon, use Hydro Pump to destroy these writings now! Empoleon, use Rain Dance! Why use Rain Dance? To show off how good of a scriptwriter that this guy is. Yeah, that was actually pretty cool. Okay, good job. Return, Empoleon! Professor, now I have to deal with the Zhery League's issues. Ash and Blaze, I bid you farewell. Salamence, use Fly! I'll go now too. Goodbye, Professor. If there are any problems, let me know immediately. Goodbye, Ash. Where's Pikachu? Whatever. And of course, the guy hiding behind the pole just has to have to say something now. Well, well, Professor. I was waiting for those two strong trainers to go away so that I could force you to give me the secrets of the universe's creation. You'll never learn it! Prepare to face the fury of Team Steam. Go, Poochyena! Hey, Blaze, take a Pokeball from my bag and use it to fight Team Steam. Quickly, Blaze, get one of these Pokeballs. Your starter choices in this are the Seed Pokemon Bulbasaur, the Lizard Pokemon Charmander, and the Tiny Turtle Pokemon Squirtle. I'm going to be choosing the one that matches my name for this. Not because Fire is my favorite type, Ground actually is. But it's just that this game, I really require a good flying type on, and Charizard is one of the ones that I always have relied on to be a good flying type. And I'm not even that large of a fan of Charizard. He's actually my least favorite of the Kanto starters. Because it's kind of a draw between Venusaur and Blastoise for first. So I guess, no, Charizard would still technically be in third then, even if it's a tie for first. Oh well. Well, Professor, this time you are lucky, but next time I'll kidnap you. And from this point... Oof, hiccups. From this point on, Blaze is on Team Steam's hit list. Oh no! A little kid that got level 5 Pokemon defeated one of our grunts! He's such a huge threat to us now! Oh no! Seriously. It's not like I walked into their base and beat the shit out of their leader. It's like, hell, if they didn't put Red on their hit list, if Team Rocket didn't put Red on their hit list for taking down Giovanni, 3 times? Then why the heck am I on their hit list now? Priorities. Idiot villain. Thank you. There was no walking animation for her. Thank you very much, but now Team Steam will be after you. So I'll give you this Pokemon to protect yourself. Take care and train hard to challenge the Zhery League. And always be ready to fight Team Steam. Okay then. Blaze got a Charmander. Do you want to give your new Pokemon a nickname? Of course. Now I'm going to actually give this Charmander a name that I've used for Charmanders for a very long time. Since probably back in the day of me playing Pokemon Yellow. Like days. I'm giving him the name of Mushu. Okay, Blaze, let's go back to my lab in Yellowtown. I chose the name of Mushu just for the fact, well, named after the dragon from Mulan. Like, I don't know. I've always really liked Mulan. Mushu was probably one of my favorite characters. And Charizard just really reminds me of him a lot. And the fact that probably one of my strongest Pokemon in my Y file is a Mega Charizard Y named Mushu. He's put in a lot of work, and hell, it's one of the reasons why I love Charizard again. Because as I said before, Blastoise and Venusaur always outclassed him in my opinion. But he's got his uses. I don't hate him by any means. Hi Blaze, welcome to my lab. Thanks Professor, I'm ready to help you now. Okay, now that you have your first Pokemon, I think you should train to become a Pokemon Master by challenging the Zhery League and its 8 gyms. Yes! I've dreamed of this all my life, and now I'll make my dreams come true! Right, but first I have one last request of you. To the east of Central City lies Marfini Lake. Okay. Professor Oak is at the lake, and I urgently need to speak with him. Can I ask you to get him to contact me? Okay, I'll go right away. Oh yeah, if you talk to her again, before you leave, here's a little gift from me. You obtain Pokeballs. 5 to be specific. These Pokeballs will capture many Pokemon. Good luck on your journey. Okay. And if we come up here, this Pokeball seems to have a Pokemon inside. Want to take the Elekid? Yes. We are now a thief. Unfortunately, you cannot nickname a Pokemon you get like that just yet. You need to use the name Raider with them. And there are actually a couple of items available in the first town. Actually, first one is actually being held by our starter, holding a Moo Milk. If I remember correctly, I think there's an item in here. Okay, no, he just talks about the Quick Claw, doesn't actually give us one. You love grass types, okay. Here in my home, I always responsible for our food, so I try to please us all. Okay, then. I know she's one of the people that gives us an item. I believe she gives us a Hyper... Oh, Max Potion. Okay, that was close. Hyper, Max. I don't know. If I remember correctly, he gives us a Thunderstone. Unfortunately, a Thunderstone is kind of useless to us at the moment. Or actually, kind of in general, because I don't think anybody on my team will actually require it. Do you give us an item? I don't remember. Or is there just the 2 items? Let me talk to the fat guy here. Today's technology is incredible. I can trade Pokemon with people around the world. Of course, every starting town has the guy that talks about science. Alright guys, I think I'm going to actually end it off here for today. I know not much has happened, but we got introduced to the story, we got our starter, and yeah. So I think I'll end it off here. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm out. Peace.